I've loved wearing flower crowns since I was a tiny child, and I've always made them, and I just learned from Chelsea Reinhardt how to actually make them brilliantly. So I'm so excited to share with you today how to make beautiful, gorgeous flower crowns that are going to totally withstand your dance party. So without further ado, you need something that's long and strong, but still nice and pliable. And for this, I recommend Sweet Annie. I fell in love with Sweet Annie in 2003 when I first met her, being worn by hundreds of other people, thousands of other people at the Common Ground Fair in Maine. And it smells incredible. It's in the Artemisia family, so mugwort is also a great choice for your flower crowns. But imagine this as a full 6-foot tall plant. That strong main stem, you don't want that, that's too brittle. But these secondaries, all of its branches along the stem, if it's nice and pliable like this, that's what you want. So it's also nice to have other flowers that have slight, long, strong stems like this Queen Anne's lace, and that just helps the crown really come together. And from there you can have lots of things, smaller things like this Chinese forget-me-not, even some dahlias, and these lovely Tithonia Mexican sunflowers. And if they have thin enough stems, they will be perfect for your flower crowns. So thank you, Wally. So I like to collect my things and to put them kind of in place. So we have our long, strong things first, and then we have all these other things that we can add on. And now let's start making our crown. So I'm basically going to get 3 nice, long, strong pieces. And friends, we're about to braid. And if you don't know how to braid, I can't help you. I'm sure there are lots of other YouTube videos that will help you learn the foundations of braiding. But if you have the foundations of braiding down, you are set to make a crown. So I literally have these 3 pieces, and I'm literally going to just start braiding. And I'm going to be adding flowers in as I go. I like to have the flowers nice and snug and up against what I'm braiding in. And then I just braid. And here's where you get to play. If you want a nice fat stem, fat crown, you can be adding tons of material more or less constantly. If you want this fine etheric crown, you can get by with much less. But the key is you want to always have your tail be nice and long. If it's too short, then all of a sudden it gets hard to recover. So just keep braiding and keep adding materials in. I'm going to add another to this one. It's not getting too short, but I'm just not going to take my chances. So yeah, it is so fun and so relaxing and such a testament to the gloriousness that you have in your fields. I love these little dahlias. These are actually from seeds, dahlias from seeds that we're growing, which is totally possible, and I highly recommend it. So yeah, this one now needs a little more love. And this is a wonderful thing to do in so many seasons. And you can have different flowers at different times. And again, this Sweet Annie, I see this one is getting a little short, but that's okay. Not to fear. And here we go, saving the day. Yeah, the Sweet Annie is my favorite because it's so fragrant and it's just so etheric. But you can certainly use any number of things in any season, and it will be a glorious combination. So friends, I'm going to make this a super small one just to get to the end point so you can see how to turn it into its final creature. And you basically are going to turn it around into your circle, and you'll continue to braid in and around. Certainly with this small one, it's a little trickier. But yeah, I am just kind of weaving it around, and this really creates a great deal of strength. And any little tails, I'm going to come in and trim them with my Filcos, with my snips or my scissors at the end. Dun da da. Ooh, that one snapped, so I will snap it off as well. And there is such a sweet, darling little crown. And you can see these little extraneous stems, which I will open up my Felcos and I will give them a little trim. And there you have, friends, a beautiful, ooh, get scissors sharper than mine, do yourself a favor. So there you have a glorious crown, and for any size head, and have so much fun. This is such a joy, one of the privileges and pleasures of summer, and I can't wait to see what yours looks like.